Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today's video is another collab with my friend Nisha. We've done 2 so far, and this is our 3rd, and there'll be 1 more coming, spoiler alert. For the first one, we did red lips with a very gentle, neutral, wearable eye look. For our second look, we did the red lip paired with a red eye look. For today, we thought we'd go full on festive, and one of us would do red and gold and the other would do green and silver. So I'm doing red and gold and Nisha is doing green and silver, and I am so excited. It is a bit on the more fun, frivolous side of doing the makeups, but I also think that it's totally wearable and doable. And what if you're going to a holiday party and you want fun, festive makeup? We've given you red, we've given you neutral, and now we're going to give you fun and festive. So hopefully you're into that. If you are, then stick around, subscribe if you haven't already. I will of course have Nisha's channel linked below so you can go and check her out. She's such a sweetie. Oh my gosh, I'm loving collabing with her. She is, she's just delightful. I really enjoy her. All right, I'm going to start blathering on and zoom you in. I think I'm gonna go with shadow shields today because I want a bit more definition. Okay, I've got my shadow shields on, and I thought I'd just tell you real quick what I have to potentially use. For my red, I grabbed out the Nomad Hudson Valley because I really do genuinely think that this matte red is the best I've ever used. So we have that for a matte red. And then we have the Odin's Eye Merry Christmas palette. That has a red in it as well. And then there's this gold shade I thought we could use potentially for the gold shimmer. I also pulled the Nomad Whistler Snow Lodge palette because this has a really nice metallic gold without all the sparkle and like glittery bits. And then for a metallic red, I pulled out the Verona Love and Death palette, also from Nomad. And I thought I could use the shade Comedy, which is one of my most favorite sparkly red shades. And then we have, of course, the red mattes in here. So we're just going to play it fast and loose, play with some eyeshadows, do this red and gold look, pair it with a red lip, and just have some fun. All right. I should probably start. So I'm thinking we should mix it up a bit and start with the shimmer shades. So I'm going to go into Berry Cool in the Nomad Whistler Snow Lodge palette and use this gold on the inner, probably 1/3 of my eye. Like I said, I just want to have fun and do something, I don't know, a little different, but enjoyable. That's such a gorgeous gold. I am gonna wet it though, because I like the way that looks. And I'm using my Singe E01 to apply this. I really do like this brush for metallic eyeshadow on the inner portion of my eye. It's so very good for that. I mentioned in my Davina video that I don't love all of the brushes from Singe, which is kind of a bummer, but you know, I guess that's just the way it works sometimes. Not everything can work for everyone. All right, that's very cool. If you're new here, I don't typically do this many red eye looks, but it's Christmassy and red eye looks just seem to work this time of year, and I really like red eyeshadow a lot, so it's working out pretty good for me. Okay, now I'm going to go into the Comedy shade from the Love and Death palette. there's some hard pan I need to fix. To do that, I'm going to take a spoolie and just scratch into the eyeshadow gently to kind of rough up the hard pan, and then I should be good to go. Okay, I'm taking the same brush, the Singe E01. I did prime my eyes with the Milani eye base. I'm trying to use that up, and the Sigma below my brow. Yeah, I did think that would be a pretty good shade for this because it has that kind of gold shimmer through it. I'm just gonna wet the brush and pile on some more. I really, really like that shade so much. I'm just gonna blend the two together. I know it's looking a little bit wonky, but I think once the rest of my eye is done with the red mattes, I think it's gonna come together and look pretty cool. Do you have any plans for the holidays? They're coming up fast. I don't know if it's age or the panini or what, but it feels like everything is 2 weeks away. No matter how close it is or how far away it is, it feels like 2 weeks. So I keep thinking, you know, I've got so much time. And really, I'm behind on everything. Normally by this time, I've got all the presents wrapped and they're under the tree and everything is ready to go. But not this year. Okay, I am loving that. I'm gonna take the matte red called Cupid from the Love and Death palette, obviously the love side, and just see, yeah, that's more of an orangey red. I want red. So we're gonna go into the Hudson Valley palette. This red is knock your socks off amazing. I love it so much. Probably gonna put more of the red and gold shimmer out this way more. I just wanted to get some of this red matte down as a base. I don't know if it'll change up how the shimmer looks on top of it, but we'll burn that bridge when we get there. Okay, before I go on to blend, I want to add some of that red and gold shimmer, the Comedy shade, just out here. I didn't re-wet the brush. I'm just dipping into the shade and then applying it. Now I'm going to dip into the orange and yellow shades in the Hudson Valley palette just to blend this out because I want it to stay red and not turn pink. I'm going to use a warm toned orangey eyeshadow and then it won't turn pink. I think that's really starting to come together. I'm gonna boop into a little bit of the Cupid shade from the Verona Love and Death and just add that on top of the orangey shade because it is an orangey red and I think it's gonna be a really good combination. Okay, I think before I go in with the sparkly gold, we're gonna use Farm to Table, which is the dark matte brown, and get a little depth going out here. That's what I like. I think it does do a lot for an eye look. See the difference? I think it's pretty substantial. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the Santa Star shade in the Merry Christmas palette, and I want to use something on the sort of fluffy-ish side. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with the Davina brush. This is the D10 Smudge. This is a very flaky eyeshadow. I don't know if you can see. I'm just going to kind of just fluff it all over. I don't want it like I don't want like a super opaque application. Just, you know, like a dusting. I think that's working. All right, so this is where the eyes are. I think it's looking so cool. I'm gonna go off camera, do the rest of my face, liner, lashes, the whole shebang. I'll come back, we'll do the lip and wrap this up. Okay, I'm back and that is the eyes done. Let me zoom you in for an up close reconnoiter of the eyes. Now I'll scooch you out and we can do the lips. Okay, so for my lips, we're doing red, of course. I'm gonna use the Juvia's Place Luxe Liner in the shade Ruby and the Juvia's Place liquid lipstick in the shade Lover Girl. I haven't used this lipstick in quite a while, and I was toying with the idea of adding some of the inner corner highlight that I'm wearing on my lips, like the red and gold kind of theme. So we'll see. It's supposed to be red lips, but I don't know. I'll burn that bridge in a minute. I'm going to line my lips, which, as we know, takes me a minute, and I can't talk, so hold tight. Okay, lips are lined. I did mess up a little bit out on this corner-ish, so we're gonna try out Nisha's trick with the concealer. Wow, that was painful. Okay, now for the lipstick. That's such a pretty red. Holy moly. The lip liner was a bit pinker than the lipstick, but I think it's working. So let me find a brush so we can fix the lip line. Okay, I have this little liner brush from Moda. I'm just going to do my best. I'm gonna take a clean shader brush just to blend that out. Definitely being careful not to touch the lipstick or the actual lip liner. So I basically just stamped it down, and then along the edge, just before it touches the lips, I kind of blended it down a tiny. I don't know if that makes any sense, but you don't want to mix the concealer and the lipstick together because then you'd have pink all over your mouth. Because I like to go all in with a theme, I got out my Pat McGrath highlighters because this Bridgerton one in the shade Incandescent Gold 02 has a gold shift to it. So that's what's all over my cheeks, my nose, my Cupid's bow. And then I used the Extreme Gold 02 for the inner corner of my eyes. Man, this is so pretty. I've never used it before as like anything really because it's too deep for my skin tone. But on my eyes, holy moly, it's pigmented and gorgeous. So what if I just take this to Mina Cosmetics 10 smudge brush and dip it into the yellow highlight, just a tiny, and just add it to the Cupid's bow a little bit. If we weren't doing like a strictly red lips themed video, I might take it on my finger and pat it in the center of my lip. I think that could be pretty cool. All right, let me fix my hairs and get my thoughts together and we'll finish up this video. All right, I think this look is super fun. I would totally comfortably wear this out and about for Christmas, for kind of whenever. I think if you like your makeup, it's wearable. No matter what color you're wearing, if you like it, I say do it to it. And I really do like this. I cannot wait to see Nisha's silver and green look. I think that's going to be so cool. And again, we're just having fun with different ways to, you know, wear a red lip. This one is a bit more playful and Christmassy, and I really like it. So I don't know, let me know what you think in the comments section. Next week, I believe, will be our final video, and it will be up on Christmas Day. So not going to help you out if you're looking for inspo for Christmas eye looks on that day. But hopefully we've given you some things to think about and maybe some ideas that you could incorporate into your makeup this holiday season. Let me know if you are comfortable wearing red lipstick or not. If you want to be but don't, like all the things. I just really like chatting with you in the comment section. Okay, I probably should stop yammering on. Don't forget to check out Nisha's video. I will have her channel linked in the description box. Just click on the ... more and it pops right up on the side or somewhere. I don't know. All right, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I super appreciate you. Be good and remember to be kind to you.